If you get back a little farther, I can help pull. Yeah. Come on, come on.
Howdy, y'all. I'm Wild Westy.
And I'm Cement. You're watching Stank TV. Let's go riding. Good luck, Toby.
You too.
Welcome back to Stank TV. This is Tim on the mic and Tim on the bike. Yeah, I'm not really sure what happened here. I think the bike like flooded out or flamed out and it would not start back up, and I wasn't even giving it gas, and I don't know what was up with it, but I normally don't have that problem at all. This was a first, so I started the day off obviously almost 30 seconds down or however far that was, and I'm making my way back up to the top 10, and this is all the passes, so let's get to it. I'm pushing hard on a KTM 350. This is Hogback MX. They always have a fall race before the Western New York Hare Scramble series, and this is the last round of that series, and as you hear and can see, I'm starting to catch some people, so let's count those passes. Here we go, coming up on the first rider. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna take the inside. Oh, he went there. Look at this, just gas around the outside. 1, 2, 3, and can we get a 4? Oh yeah, we can. Let's go. If you guys like this video, let me know in the comments. Leave a thumbs up. Subscribe for more. These are my commentated version of these videos. Check out this 3 for a pass right here. 3 right in a row. Pass number 8 around the outside, and then we get into some tight stuff. And I try to get by this cowie. Check this out. Right here. I like jolt forward. I think I have him. And there ends up being a log or a root from that tree across, so I couldn't really get in front of him. And he makes a mistake here, and I'm just stuck. And at this point, I know that the leaders are pulling away, because if I'm having to check out for other people, they're gone. So that was unfortunate, but I was trying to get around this guy while still being safe. Once we get out in this field section though, I start to make a lot more passes again, so make sure you guys check it out. Here we go into some more open stuff. There's pass number 9, and I just let the big dog eat out here. The 350 eats up these smaller bikes like nothing. Look, here's another pass, and now I'm right behind my dad here, and I almost run into him. Check this out. I was super close to hitting him. Got you, Dad. Got that guy too. There we go, 12 passes total. Let's keep the ball going. Yeah, check out the weed that got stuck on my bars. I have to reach over with my left hand right here, and look, I get head shake. Yeah, it's pretty close, but happy I stayed up. Arm pump. Sometimes I push too hard in the beginning of races, but this time I really tried to do warm-ups, and so my arm pump was minimal, but it was still, it got me here for a little bit. And you can see I closed in on these guys in the technical stuff, and I almost crashed over here, so check this out. Almost slid out and barely caught myself by my tippy toes. And this guy in front of me, this is Sam Pierce. I end up scaring him in this corner when he looks back. He didn't know I was there. Getting it on the YZ 450, big boy. Let's go. Around the outside, around the outside. Let's go. I end up knowing that the leaders are gone, so I'm trying to buy these guys fast. Check out this twofer here. I may have cut off Jake Albright a little bit, sorry buddy, but I was just trying to be aggressive and get that pass done. I ended up skipping ahead in some of these sections when I was stuck behind certain people, just to make it more interesting for you guys. So let me know in the comments if you enjoy this more than the typical video that I post. Stank TV, trying to grow and do some new things. Here we go, back out on the moto track. I scoped out this line right here in the woods, and it was just not fast enough to get around him this time. Then we hit some like jumps coming up out of these woods. That was pretty sweet. Starting to get a little frustrated just trying to get by everyone, but I'm not like mad, you know, I'm never aggressive like that trying to take someone out. But yeah, I'm just trying to push here, check out this line. Ended up working really well later in the race, and I almost got him here, but not fast enough. He ends up going left there, I end up going to the right. Another pass, and now let's focus on this YZ. As you can see, I'm right on most of these guys, and they are holding me up a little bit, but no excuse. We all ride in the same track, and lap traffic is part of the game, so no harm, no foul. This guy ends up moving out of my way right here, and appreciate it. Another pass. Thanks, man. I always like when an expert moves out of the way, because they never have to. We're all an expert, but it's just, I really appreciate it. It's always a nice gesture. I sound like a screaming chicken here. Listen to this. Another pass though. Now I'm going to be focused on the other guy in front of me, and I think, is this Joel? Oh yeah, it is Joel. Let's go, baby. Both of us on a 350. He's on the newer frame, newer style. I think 2024. I'm on a 2019. I'm all over this old man. Look at him holding me up. Nah, I'm messing, but look at my different line choices. Trying to stay out of his roost and find that clean line, like especially coming up here. Check out our different lines.
Joel!
I had a close call right there. I almost went into those trees. My front end started to slide to the right. Look at this. This guy made a mistake. Another pass, but damn, I've been there many times. Actually, I crashed there the year before. Back on Joel's booty, trying to get by this man. I missed this inside here to the left, but I end up getting it later in the race. That would have let me by Joel a little bit sooner, but he ends up letting me by up here, which is greatly appreciated. You can see how quickly I end up closing the gap back on these guys, and then here's another pass. That's 21 passes already in the first 9 minutes of the race. That's crazy. And this guy in front of me is the one I get stuck behind. I think it's the same guy in the Area 51 MXGP if you watch. I'm pretty sure that's the same guy I got stuck behind in that race too, but that's alright. Let's go get him. Check out this pallet bridge right here. It's always fun going over this thing. They went a little bit slower than you needed to, but we're both pushing to try to get around the guy ahead of us. We're all just like a train going through the woods. It's pretty cool if you were a spectator and hearing us come along, especially the first laps. But we're about to get by this guy up here. We both almost crashed because we hit a hidden log in these leaves. Check this out. Look at, we hit that log, get a little swirly, but I made a pass. And then you're gonna see right up here, I make another pass. Right here, saw this nice inside line, 23 passes on the day. There was 38 experts, so that puts me in 15th place at this time, so that's not bad. This guy let me by. Thanks, man, I appreciate it. Tyler Nevedomski is ahead of me right now. We're about to go up a pretty gnarly hill climb. Usually we go to the right at the top, and I never walk the track, so you're gonna see midway up, right about here, I hesitate and almost go to the right, because I just never walked it, and that's where we normally go. All over Tyler and the guy ahead of him, and watch Tyler run it in on this guy. I thought it was pretty wild, but we both got around him. Look at this. Tucked in, one pass. Me and Tyler almost hit. Another pass, let's go. Into some little bit of off-camber, slick stuff. Here I am behind Gabe Goodman. We're both just ripping in his field sections. He's on a YZ250F and I'm on a KTM 350, like I said. And he ends up going a little wide in this corner, but him, Joel, and my dad were all on my 24-hour team. And we ended up winning this year, and it was just an awesome experience. They all rock, and they all rip. Especially for being older in age, man, there's not many people that are faster than them. You see me make a mistake here, and Gabe almost catches back up. I thought this section was cool, so I added it in the clip. Nothing exciting happened, but look at that. Cutting through like a cornfield. Maze almost. That was sweet. And here we go on the moto track. This is the first lap. We don't get any sight laps or anything, so I haven't really hit these jumps before, but I clear them first try. A little nerve-wracking at first, but you just gotta send that shit. Later in the video, I show a little bit longer part of the moto section. I take a peek to my left to see where Gabe and the other guys were. The guys to the left over here with their pit boards, they say, pin it, or go faster pussy, and pin it pussy. Hey, what's funny is, if you guys remember my banquet speech when I won the championship, I said, nothing helps more than in those 2-hour races when it's super muddy and you're just pushing for everything you got. And you see someone, a fan out there in the mud saying with a sign, pin it, pussy. What are you going to do? You're not going to let off. You're going to pin it. Duh. Sending this tire jump. The next lap I got real squirrely on it. That was crazy. I almost got kicked over the bars. Check it out. This was the first person I caught back up to. This is, his last name is Sisti. He rips. He's on a Honda 250. I end up getting him in that corner up here where I go over the logs on the inside. That didn't work on the first lap. Just barely got him by, and then up this hill with these jumps we go. That was another AA rider let me by. That's 29 passes on the day. That is crazy. Check out, I got a nice line off here to the left. And now we're back up that hill I said that in years past we went to the right. It was no problem. I had a better flow up it now.
We're coming, baby.
I was feeling good trying to push and catch the next guy. You'll see me look at these spectators and nod my head because I was just feeling it. Yeah, you can see the KX250 rider off to the left of the screen there, and you'll see him off in the distance just in front of me just a little bit, and I'm just trying to hunt him down. As you see here, he ends up crashing on this hill and ended up getting around him. I don't know if he slid out or what, but I caught up to him real quick. And here we go out into that moto track again on the second lap, and I just was able to push a little bit harder because I recognized it and didn't have as much arm pump actually at this point. Like I said, I added in a longer part of the section. You can see we dropped down, grabbed the cavity here. Different than Unadilla obviously, but that's what they call it. That section was really slick actually at the top there. Here we go, hitting this big uphill kind of step up, and there is a little triple landing, but I've heard that nobody really does that. I was just trying to hit these logs hard for the fans, and as you hear, dude, I just almost endoed so hard. Out in this field section, just listen to my bike eat. I was just pushing, trying to catch the next person, but I never really do. I don't think I passed any more AA riders, or experts, excuse me. That was a lapper. This is another lapper. I just like this because I was getting on it in this section. I thought it would probably be cool to add into the video for you guys. Yeah, this is another lapper. I think the only other person I passed in the expert class was someone who DNF'd. So I ended up getting 7th on the day, which isn't bad coming from 38th, a dead last start by over 30 seconds. On a track that, yes, did have a lot of field sections, but in the beginning there, I was just stuck in a train of people and the leaders were just gone. But check out my line here, compared to the first lap, go wide and then cut inside. And then I had a nice line off to the left through these trees here to keep my momentum up and avoid some of the tight sections. I ended up making passes on these lappers too, and I went to the wrong side of this lapper and he ended up having to check up.
Right side! Sorry!
Sorry man, that was my fault, but going down this hill was pretty sweet, so I added it in. Nice little kind of off-camber jump there, and then check out this log hop. I don't think many people were hitting that line. I would think I might have been one of the first ones there. Yeah, all passes that weren't labeled in the bottom were on lappers, just so you guys know in case you missed that. Overall, this track had a lot of flow. Lappers weren't too bad. I was able to get around most of them, and I just had a lot of fun. These Western New York Hare Scramble Series races are always so much fun, especially Area 51, Pavilion, and Hogback. Sick Bros is just really rough, I gotta say. And I get stuck behind this guy. Check this out.
Thank you.
No big deal. I ended up pushing the rest of the race, but I never caught anyone in the class. I kind of just rode by myself the rest of the day, which isn't really that big of a deal, but you know, I passed 30 people, technically 31 with who DNF'd, so that's a pretty successful day. If you guys like this content, please subscribe. I got a lot more on the way for you, some new camera angles, and some moto track ripping on the Stark Varg and other things like the KDX, so I appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Hit that thumbs up. If you enjoyed the ride, subscribe.